Hey guys, Jay here. This is going to be a non-RC related video. I know there's a few guys out there that play video games, so I thought I'd show this. Um, I got this from Banggood.com, and it cost me $19.66. It was 18 for the cartridge. They ask you if you want insurance, which was 36 cents. And if you want, you can buy tracking for $1.30. So I got this for 1966. It's a 340 and 1 multi-cart, and I've been looking for one for a while that was relatively cheap, and so I found this, and I've been having a real blast with it. This isn't your typical multi-cart where some multi-carts, they have 340 games and 200 of them are, or 50 of them or whatever. A bunch of them are basically all the same, except they just change the titles. So you kind of get ripped off. This one isn't like that. Another thing with multi-carts is some of them have glitches. I have found 2 glitches. Nothing that, well, one did affect gameplay, but I found a way to get around it. One of the games was Ninja Gaiden, and it's when you hit one of the lanterns for a power-up in level 2, the game screen freezes. So how I avoided it to be able to play through is I just didn't hit the lantern. So that was one glitch. I just beat another game called Kickmaster, and another glitch. It doesn't affect gameplay, but the background has like these line spaces. It messes with the graphics. Again, it doesn't hurt the gameplay, or visually it really doesn't. It just looks weird because the background has been taken out. That's the best way I can describe it. But it doesn't affect the gameplay or take away from anything like that. So, I just thought I'd do a video on this because, like I said, I'm just having a great time with it. A lot of games on here that go for a lot of money. I'm not into paying $150 for a game. The game I just mentioned, Kickmaster, goes for about 50 to 100 and change. I'd love to own it, but unfortunately, I'm not going to. Other than it's on here, and I'm a sucker for nostalgia. It's weird. It's weird that I'd much rather have the cartridge in my hand than play it on this multi-cart, but beggars can't be choosers. But anyways, it's a lot of fun if you remember playing Nintendo back in the day. Then this would be great for someone who's just a casual gamer. You've got 340 games to play through. So a lot of hours there. I've only beaten 4 of the games on there. I've had it for I'd say about a week. Probably about a week, yeah. So it kind of blows up the library. I mean, the main thing is that it's putting me in touch with games I would never be able to play, because I just wouldn't be able to afford them. It's got like Contra. Most people who played video games know Contra, and this one has 1 through 7, and I think it's missing Contra 4, which most likely has been put on another one of their multi-carts, because they've got a 401, a 150 and 1, and then you have this 340 and 1. The price has changed. Now it is $23.92 plus. You'd have to kick in. It'd be a little bit more because you're adding the insurance for $36 and then another $1.30 for tracking. I would do that. I still think it's worth it at that price. You're still getting a lot of games. I haven't seen any major problems with the cartridge at all. It actually shipped here relatively quick. I think it comes from China, um, and I think it came here. I think it took about a week and a half to get here, so it was pretty fast. Um, it's a good looking cart. It's nice reproduction. This isn't how, I mean, this is almost like what Nintendo's looks like. Actually, I've got an original Nintendo here, so it looks the same. Everything's the same. Not that that matters. Everything's the same except for, you see these little squares where they're not on there like that. Or at least they're missing the middle one. So nothing to worry about there. But just had a lot of fun with it, and I thought I'd share it with these guys that play, or maybe you're thinking about getting back into it, and you have pretty much a whole library in one card. Or you grab the 401. I basically bought this one because it had more of what I wanted to play than the 401. And then I just recently bought, I'm waiting for it to come in, I recently bought the 150-in-1. And that has a lot of the games that I want. It has Mega Man 1 through 7 or something like that. And those are games that are very expensive. They go for like $50 a pop loose. So it's great to be able to have those and just say, well, I can't own the physical copy, but I have it on this multi-cart cartridge. So it's just, for that kind of price, it's not bad to have that. And there's lots of other games that I wouldn't have gotten the chance to play, Japanese games that were overseas. When we were playing these, we got the North American version. They've got their own version. But they're different games that I would have never gotten to play. What else? Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I didn't want to go into too much. Well, actually, I do have to say that you need a Nintendo, an original Nintendo, or you need a Nintendo clone. There's lots of Nintendo clones out there, but you can't use this on an emulation box. This cart has to be played. I'm not a tech guy, but I have an emulation box or a Retron 5, and basically it rips the memory of the game. So you're not actually playing the game from the cartridge, you're actually playing the memory of it on the Retron 5. Like I said, I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know why or how or all that stuff happens. Yeah, I've been playing this on my original Nintendo, and partly because of the emulation box, it has games that it's been pre-programmed to accept a whole ton of Nintendo games, but it hasn't been programmed to accept these 340-in-1 multi-carts. Maybe someday in the future that might happen, but for now, you need a Nintendo clone or an actual Nintendo, which they go for pretty cheap. But I just thought I'd pass this information around, and hopefully someone can use it. I'm going to end this video and say thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.